Hi guys, welcome into this new video. Today I wanted to show you the new potential of this new zombie support or all of the hunted support, how you want to call it. I'll show you two combos, one that plays around Nibiru, that's more safe, but also hands on a weaker endboard. And next I'll show you another combo that loses to Nibiru and other entrops, but if you're on like game 2 or game 3 and you want to, you know what entrops the opponent has, you can risk it and end on a better endboard. Now let's start with the first combo, which can be done with the pumpkin or anything to search it. We are gonna use the effect to set Call of the Hunted and discard itself. Call of the Hunted Reborn, the pumpkin. Pumpkin effect, we're gonna summon the Spirit Up, which is gonna dump the Mammoth. Next, we're gonna overlay into the new Xyz, Punk the Great Ghost King, it's called. Now we're gonna, which is on summon, is gonna search Stare of the Snake Hair. Here you can also search directly the field spell if you're scared of draw, because if your opponent draws you here, you're not gonna be able to search it. But having Stare of the Snake Hair into the graveyard is gonna be more helpful in the end. We're gonna activate its effect to search the field spell, then we're gonna activate the effect of the Xyz to bounce back the Call of the Hunted. Next we're gonna set 2 Call of the Hunted from our deck with the field spell. Here you can also set 1 Call of the Hunted if you play 2 in your deck. I'm also gonna show you the deck list later on the video. But I still played 3 copies of it because it's more interaction in the opponent's turn. We're gonna be able to bring back more zombies, to interact more. I think it's better to play at 3. And next we're gonna set the 3rd Call of the Hunted, and we're gonna rank up into the Undying Legion, which is another interruption. So this is our endboard. We have the interruption of Call of the Forgotten. When we activate Call of the Hunted, we can destroy a monster our opponent controls. Then we have the Undying Legion, which has an Infinity-like effect, where we can target a attack position monster our opponents control and attach it as a material or even a monster in the graveyard. And then we have 3 Call of the Hunted, which can revive the Mammoth to destroy a card on the field, the Stare of the Snake Hair to negate an effect of an attack position monster and prevent it to be used as a material of any extra deck summon. And also we can use the 3rd Call of the Hunted to reborn the pumpkin of the Great Ghost King, where we detach it to be able to search follow-up for the next turn. Okay, then we can pass on the next combo. So for this next combo, which is gonna be a little more powerful but also a little bit more risky, you're gonna need always the pumpkin or any way to search it, but remember that Glow Up Bloom locks you into zombies, so you're not gonna be able to use it as a starter for this combo, but any other starter that doesn't need Glow Up Bloom is fine. We are just gonna use the pumpkin for this reply, and you need a discard. Any discard is fine, so technically this is a 1.5 card combo. We start as always with the effect of pumping, setting Call of the Hunted to use it to revive the pumpkin, then summon Spirit Down from the deck, which is gonna dump this time Mad Mauler. That is gonna bring us into synchro plays. Use the effect to reduce spirit down level by 2 and summon itself. Then we can go into Immortal Dragon, which is gonna dump another zombie from the deck, which is gonna be Goblin Zombie, which I also used in a previous zombie video before these supports came out. I invite you to check that video as well. Then we can go into Nightwinged Cleric, a new Assault Mode support, which is gonna bring us into more synchro plays using a very cool touch card that is gonna synergize with this deck a lot. So on summon, Nightwing Cleric is gonna set Assault Mode activate from the deck, and we're gonna use his second effect to discard our discard and special summon from the deck Assault Lich, which says that when it's summoned, we can special summon an Assault Mode monster from the graveyard or a level 4 or lower zombie monster. We are gonna use it to resummon Mad Mauler and go into Doomkaiser Dragon. Level 6 zombie synchro monster that we are gonna use to go in its assault mode sorry for the repeat, which is the touch card I was talking about, that says when it's summoned, when it's special summoned, we can reborn from our graveyard any number of zombie monster, or sorry, as much as zombie monster we can. So in this case we're gonna summon 4 zombie monster from our graveyard, which are gonna be Assault Lich, Goblin Zombie, Chengshi the Spirit Owl, and Immortal Dragon. So next we are gonna go Assault Lich plus Nightwing Cleric into Crimson Dragon, which is gonna search for us the Synchro Rumble. Then we are gonna go into Ultima Yatsokin with Immortal Dragon and Spirit Owl, Chengshi the Spirit Owl. Ultima Yatsokin synergizes well with this deck, because anytime we set a card, and in this deck we set a lot of Call of the Haunted, we can special summon one level 7 or 8 Synchro Dragon monster from our extra deck. In this combo we are gonna use it here, setting Synchro Rumble to special summon the new Synchro monster, Zalen the Shackled Dragon, which is gonna be a sort of Omni Negate. Then we use Synchro Rumble to reborn Assault Lich and go into Victim Sanctuary, another new Synchro monster, which is also gonna be our sort of Omni Negate. Then Goblin Zombie is gonna search as Unit Zombie, which is gonna be normal summoned, because we haven't yet, and then we use it together with Doomkaiser Assault Mode to go into Jurashin the Thunder God. And then here we use the Crimson Dragon effect to target it and go into SNSD, which is gonna be an Omni Negate too. Note also Jurashin is gonna be a part of our end board as a board wipe from the opponent. And this is also our end board, and we have an untargetable and indestructible Synchro, which is gonna bring us another copy of Zalen the Shackled Dragon in case we set a Call of the Haunted. Maybe we start with it in the starting end, so in the next turn we can set it to bring out another Zalen. Then Vintage Satellite is gonna tribute itself to negate a card from the opponent that was activated to negate our effect. And also when we use Shooting Majestic Star Dragon effect with Victim Sanctuary in the graveyard, we can bring out Stardust Dragon, which is gonna be a protection from a destruction effect. And of course we have the effect of Jurashin, which can wipe our opponent handboard. We can choose monsters or spell and traps. So yeah, this was the combo. It was more a synchro based combo, which I like a lot. I like a lot the synchro mechanic. But yeah, it's more risky, so I suggest you to do it in game 2 or 3 when you know what end traps your opponent has. So now we can go into the deck list. So here it is. I'm gonna show you what I personally play, but also I'm gonna show you different possibilities. What can you play if you don't like the synchro way of this deck, and also a lot of different interactions. So, as a standard, I play 3 Pumpkin, 3 Stare, 1 Mammoth for the combo, 3 Fortification, because it's a starter, 1 Call of the Forgotten, because I think you don't need more. And then we have 3 Call of the Haunted. You can also play 2, but I think 3 gives you more interruption in the opponent turns. Then, as additional starters, I play 3 Unizombie and 3 Glow Up Bloom. Unizombie because I play Unizombie instead of something like Gozuki because it dumps Glow Up Bloom and also can be linked away with Almirage, and Glow Up Bloom also can be linked away with Almirage. Then I play Spirit Owl for the combo, Goblin, Zombie and Mad Mauler as extra zombie cards for the synchro combo. And then I play Doom Kaiser Dragon Assault Mode, Assault Leech and Assault Mode Activate and Synchro Rumble, also for the combo. Not all of these cards are actually bricks. Mad Mauler is not a brick because Spirit Owl can send from the end. Assault Leech is not a brick because you can normal summon it. Just be aware that you're not gonna be able to summon unit zombies, so you're stuck with the Doom Kaiser Dragon on the field. So maybe you want to play the Assault counter, which is searchable from Assault Leech, to maybe look out for that situation, which is, by the way, anti-Dark Ruler. Assault Mode Activate is not a brick because Nightwinged Cleric can set from the end. Synchro Rumble is not a brick. The only bricks are Goblin Zombie because Immortal Dragon only send from the deck, and Doom Kaiser Dragon Assault Mode because Assault Mode Activate special summon only from the deck. So if you don't want to play those bricks, I'll show you later what can you play. Then I play a Foolish Burial from an extra starter for a total of 16 starters, and then I play a total of 12 non-engine, which is a lot. 3 Full Wallows, 3 Ash Blossom, 3 Perma, and you can manage to play Forbidden Droplet in this deck because sending monsters to the graveyard is not a problem. Then from the extra deck I play 1 Pumpkin of the Great Ghost King, 1 Undying Legion, because these 2 are mandatory for this deck, and then I played all this synchro package, so Kaiser Dragon, double Zalen, because as I explained you before, Ultima Yatzulkin can special summon it simply by setting Call of the Haunted. Then Nightwing Cleric for the bridge, Victim Sanctuary, as a handboard, Stardust Dragon to summon it from the effect of Victim Sanctuary, Jurashin, SMSD, Crimson Dragon, and Ultima Yatsolkin. Then for the last cards, I play Almirage to link it for to be able to link away Unizombie and Glow Up Bloom, and also SB Little Knight because it's good. If you want to play a more control version of the deck based only on the new zombie cards or in general on zombies, I suggest you to play Super Polymerization with some target like Mud Dragon or Garura or Dragostapelia or any kind of target you can think of. You can play Curse of the Ancient Turtle to extend the plays. You can play Delta of Invitation also to extend and to generate a token. You can play Eldritch of the Golden Lord, which is a great target of Delta of Invitation. You can play Doom King Ballard Roach if you're confident enough. You can play Gonzuki and Mizuki to extend also, or any zombie card. You can also play Metal World Banshee plus Zombie World if you want to also pair with Doom King Ballard Rush. And for the extra deck, you can also play more copies of the Pumpkin and the Legion, because you're gonna need it. Then you can play also other rank 6 zombie monsters, such as Pilgrim Reaper, which can mill 5 cards from your deck. It's an effect like the zombie vampire, but it's level 6. Then you can play Wallow, because you can return any monster in the opponent graveyard to the deck to maybe dodge an effect that targets it. And then you can play the Sheridan, sorry for my pronunciation. Or you can also play the Vampire Sucker with Ballard Roach, or in general you can play the Vampire Sucker to be able to draw a card every time you summon from the graveyard. Flying Mary, that is gonna recycle a lot of zombies from the graveyard, and the Felgrand Zombie Dragon in pair with Immortal Dragon, which I suggest you to always play at least Immortal Dragon and Felgrand to have an additional interruption. So here is my profile and my combo video for the new zombie supports. Let me know what you think in the comments, and we're gonna see each other in the next video.